Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek, but I am Penge, and welcome back to Spellcaster University, and of course welcome back to the architectural nightmare that is the CupOf Universii-Tea, because this place is just a great big mess. There's great big holes in the structure. There's one just here. We had to leave a gap so we could fling guinea pigs at people. There's a gap just here in the middle of the university, presumably so we can let light into the Cloister of the Righteous so they can see who they're going to set on fire next, because that's what they do in there. We had to leave a gap just here because the greenhouse roof was sticking up, and it's a lovely greenhouse roof. It's very ornate and pretty, but that means that there's a great big ugly gap above there. And yeah, the plants might need light as well, so I guess that's kind of useful. We're going to have to leave a bit of a space just here because we've stuck a great big telescope through the roof. So, I mean, it's just all over the place. It is all over the shop. What kind of architect put this together, eh? I do not know. The only thing is, it seems to be working quite well. We're getting less and less peasants, I would say. So less people are graduating as peasants and more people are getting slightly better futures. So we've seen we've seen high priests and midwives and heroes and all these kind of different and potentially useful things. And we have got a goal just here. We want to get 110 students to graduate. So 110 students need to finish their studies no matter what their future may be. So they could all become peasants and we'd still pass this. So we need to get 110 students to pass. We've currently had 82. So that means we need, hang on a minute, maths with Penge, 28, I think. Yes, that looks about right. 28 more students need to graduate. And then we'll complete this little sort of mini task thing, which would be very good. And that probably is a nice sort of achievable goal, except for the fact that the forces of evil are on their way. It took them quite a long while to get to sort of the middle here. They were quite slow in making their way to just here. And I'd kind of expect that from the forces of evil, because the forces of evil are always slow. They're kind of shambly they're a shambly lot. They're skeletons and zombies and ghouls and all that kind of stuff. So they're generally quite slow. But ever since they got to about here, their speed is picked up and they're actually moving quite quickly now. Now, I don't know what's causing that speed. I don't know why they're suddenly picked up. Is it the size of the university? Is it the cost of the university? Is it the number of students? Is it the prestige we've got? Is it the fact that our reputation with the Lord of Evil is not very good? Because it really isn't very good at all. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure, but we do need to try and push them back whenever we can. So we're going to be going to the king a little bit and saying, can you just maybe go and have a fight with the those undead lads that are lurking around over there? That would be quite handy. And also what we're going to do is we're going to deploy the new students card. Because we've had that card from the very start, and I wanted to deploy it when we got our new house in order, because I wanted to get an alchemy house, but it never really happened. We never got an alchemy house kind of sorted. So what we'll do is we'll play that now, and we'll just go, yes, please. We will have 5 new students, and maybe those 5 students could be the ones, if we can get them graduated quick enough, they might be the ones that push us over that limit there, gets us to 110, and that gives us whatever that gives us. I don't know what we get from that. So, okay, well, you're wealthy, which is quite good. Wealthy, you're quite good. You're quite good. Who's got the least in? Right, House Sparkles. We do have quite a lot of students as well. We've got ourselves... we've got 26 in each house. Oh, okay, well, that's quite a nice round number there. So we've got 20, 40, 60, and about 80. Is that 78? We might have 78 students in here at the moment. So you're a generalist, you're a hard worker, you're an ugly coward, you're fairly wealthy, and you're smart. You can go to House Wibbly Wobbly. You're allergic to pollen. So let's not put you in House Tea Leaves. You can go into House Sparkles. You are wise and unshakable, but you are ruined. Your money is not going to be very good. I'm not too bothered. You can go into House Tea Leaves. You're allergic to crustaceans. Let's not put you... Oh, you're a racist. No, we can't have you. I do apologise. Okay, so we got 4 students there. We got 4 students. Now let's just move time on. This is normal speed. How quickly... are the forces of evil approaching? Yeah, they're coming at us at quite some speed there. They're going very, very quickly indeed. Right, we can get a nature deck card. So let's do that. Let's just grab a card. So we can get a greenhouse. So we would be able to upgrade the existing greenhouse we have. We could get the guinea pig tower. I don't know if we can upgrade the existing one or if we get a new one. I don't know. What does a wolf tooth do? When a student has at least beast magic and herbalism at level 1, he receives a wolf tooth. Now he moves 20% faster. Oh, that could be quite good. That could be quite handy. So they're just going to move around quicker. So I guess if they move quicker, They're going to get to their classrooms quicker and do a bit more learning, I assume. We will have a wolf's tooth. Thank you very much. Let's just drop that in. That's one of those ones that just sort of becomes part of the university. Anything going on over here? Nothing going on over there in the little truth chamber. Also, yeah, I was going to say we haven't got the last of the dragons. See, this guy could be quite useful in fighting the forces of evil, but we need to get all the different dragons. And I think I can't remember how many we've got. Have we got 3? I think we might have 3 dragons. So we need to go and get ourselves another dragon. I don't know if that's going to happen. Okay, some more students coming in. 3 more. You're fine. You can go into house. There's a lot less students now. There's only 21 in House Tea Leaves. Oh, there's a graduation-y thing. Oh, marvellous. Okay. You can go into House Tea Leaves. And you can definitely go into House Tea Leaves because you're a child of nature. Okay, here we go. So here we go. We get some nice sort of graduation things. 12 futures. Oh, that is a huge step forward to getting that goal thing achieved. Okay, lovely. A hero. Reduce prestige losses by 0.5%. Yes, please. We will have that. Village mage. Yes, we'll have that. A conscript mage. Now I think, was this new or did we see that before? Thanks to his combat skills and his ability to throw fireballs, Andy Corrigan has become conscript mage. So we don't get any reputation, but reputation gains with the king go up by 1%. Yes, we'll have that. Village mage. Now, so you could become a teacher. I think we should re-roll that. We've got a very high chance of you becoming a teacher. We'd have a minimal chance of you becoming dead. Let's have a look. A teacher of magic. Yay, there we go. So all new teachers have a +1 chance of becoming better, pedagogies, but pedagogues. So, okay, we'll have that. Thank you. Peasant, village mage, adventurer, or dead. Let's re-roll that. Village mage, I'll accept that. Village mage, yes, we'll have that. Village mage, the choice here is village mage or dead. I mean, I'm quite glad we haven't seen dead yet. We haven't seen any dead students. That's quite encouraging. We'll have priest, peasant or dead. Okay, right, Mona, you've let the side down a little bit there, but okay. All right, Jay, we want you to become a village mage, please. Thank you very much. You can be a village mage. An adventurer would be quite good to get a bit of money. Let's re-roll it. Adventurer, yay, 200 gold. And do you know what? We'll take another 200 gold. Just to make sure that we can stay afloat and pay the bills and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, okay. Right, let's have a quick look at that. 95 out of 110. We need 15 more students to graduate. Oh, that'd be brilliant. If we could do that, that would be great. We do have enough mana for a shadow deck card. Do you know what? Let's do it. Let's grab it. We can have a janitor room, which we do already have. Some chains, which is a little bit to do with discipline. Or a demonic tapestry. Active students in this room slightly increase their skills in demonology. Okay, we'll pick that. I think we do have a demon room, don't we? I think, is that the demon room? Yeah. Can that go on the wall in the demon room? No. Oh, that's a shame. Do you know what? We'll put it in the jail just to scare people. So anybody that goes to the jail will have their skills increased in demonology a little bit. Because, yeah, while they're kicking back, not doing anything in this lovely jail, they can look at this picture and be slightly scared. Okay, and then we will not go and get a base deck card. We could do with a little bit of communication with somebody. It would be quite handy if we get lots of communication in. But okay, right, well, we can't do anything right now. We just have to sort of sit and wait. Oh, hang on a minute. We've got some cheese. So we've got ourselves some ingredients. This is marvellous. Okay, well, let's see what we do here. Let's add a Parkovite hat and a unicorn horn and some cheese. Let's see what happens when we mix this beautiful potion. We get glory in a bottle. Gain 5 prestige. Removes wrinkles, strengthens hair and gives a tan complexion. Glory in a bottle. Okay, fine. So we got ourselves glory in a bottle. So that is the combination of things. So if you mix that, that's what you get. Okay, so you mix a unicorn horn, Parkovite hat and cheese, you get glory in a bottle. Okie dokie, right you are. Well, do you know what? Let's use it now. There is no time like the present. A prestige of 99. Now, does that go to 100? Or is 99 the maximum it can be? I don't know. Okay, right. Well, let's move time on nice and fast if we can. Let's just get time shifting on as quick as possible. Yeah, we could do with some contact, please, game. No, not with you, though. I don't want you. I don't want to pay your tithe. We're training Inquisitors here. I think we can just say, yeah, we're doing that. Use the truth chamber. Try and convince him. And, yeah, he just leaves us alone. And we do lose reputation with the Lord of Evil. But I don't think we have any reputation with the Lord of Evil. So I'm not too fussed. And we do have some contact available. So really, we're going to be going to one of three places. We're either going to go to the Guild Tavern, or the King, or the Camp. The reputation with the King is currently 41.14999. That is a very, very accurate reputation level. The Adventurous is 30, and the Camp might give us something good as well. I think maybe we should go to the King, have a chat with the King, see if he can help push back the forces of evil, albeit very, very slightly. So let's just go here. Yes, please. So what do I need for that? 50. Okay, so what we'll do is we have a chat with him. That goes up by 10. Next time we get to make some contact, we go to the King and ask for him to fight the forces of evil. And it'll push them back the tiniest little bit. In the meantime, we've got 9 candidates coming in. Oh my goodness me. Okay, right, well that's a lot of people. Let's just chuck these into some houses then. So the orcs are back and they would like something to eat. So we can either tell them to eat the villagers, which is not a good thing to do. We can tell them to go away, which really damages their reputation, but we don't have much reputation with them. But fortunately, we've got our one Zal Saroth raclette device, which means that we can make them, I believe it's cheese, we can just make them a big load of cheese. So they're going to eat the lovely cheese, which means our reputation goes up with them because we must make really good cheese, and we get 3 prestige points. So this will give us a good indication as to whether we can actually go over 100 prestige. And yes, we can. 102 prestige. That is very, very good. The forces of evil are coming at us very, very quickly indeed. Right, we do have, however, these new students coming in. Another 6 new students. Oh my goodness. Right, let's just chuck these into some houses very, very quickly. And we can get ourselves a couple of extra cards drawn. So let's draw a light deck card. So there we go. We can have a sacred aureole. So I don't know, some sort of halo type thing. So I think we'll get that. When a student has at least sacred level 3, he receives a sacred aureole, a halo. Now his hunger is increasing 75% less quickly. Now I don't know if we already have one of those. I'm not entirely sure, but do you know what? We've now got 2 of them if we had one before. I can't remember. And we can get an Arcana deck card as well. So we can either get the Time Hall, the Guidance Office, or the Psi Crystal. Active characters in the same room receive the Chrono Boost effect, which increases the speed of all their activity by 25%, as well as the speed at which their needs increase. So they move quicker, but then they also need more things quicker. So they get hungrier quicker and tired quicker because they're sort of being magically boosted. Do you know what? Let's have one of those, shall we? Now, where can they go? Can they go into like a... Yeah, they can go into the refectory because they're going to go down and eat. Most of the students are going to go into these rooms and eat. So let's put it just here. So all the students that go into this room now are going to be affected by the magic crystal-y thing. There we go. Yay for the magic crystal-y thing. Oh, and we can get ourselves an alchemy deck card as well. We can get an enchanter's workshop. We already have one of those. A guild banner. Enhances your reputation with the adventurers guild. That could be quite useful. That could be handy because they are able to... Do they fight the forces of evil? Oh, maybe they don't actually. Actually, I don't think they do fight the forces of evil, but we do get stuff from them. So that might be quite handy. Or the mysterious patterns. Students working in this room have a small chance to increase their intelligence. Oh, that's quite good though. In the mysterious patterns. Oh, let's have mysterious patterns. Why not? Hang on a minute. Right. Anybody working in that room can potentially get cleverer. What room do we want to put that in? I mean, what room is that? That's a refectory. Hang on, did it say working? Working in this room. I guess they don't work in the refectories, I'm going to assume. It's where do we put this? So yeah, I mean, do we put it in this room as well? Put it down in this refectory, in the dorm? Joe, well, let's put it in the dorm. If they can have their intelligence increased by some mysterious scribbled notes on the walls, then that's got to be a good thing. Right, okay, all sorts of things going on. Haha, right, okay. Pop over to see the king. Hello, king. How are you? Can you go and attack the Lord of Evil? So it will knock him back only 0.03. So let's just try and line that up with, say, there you go. It's with the end of this sort of black thing just here. So can you go and attack? Okay, yeah, it's not knocking it back to over here, is it? They're still quite close. And they're a little bit further away, but okay. And here you go. Right, yes, you've come here and you're saying all the same stuff you said before, really. All the evil stuff. Good evening. As you know, the planets will soon be aligned. And I've said this before. Are you ready to welcome the darkness? Well, okay. I can see that's not true because we have an observatory. So this knocks them back a little bit more. It does damage our reputation. We don't have any reputation with him. And it gives us 5 prestige points. Yes, please. Oh, that's brilliant. That is brilliant. We have pushed them back quite some way. So, okay, marvellous. Right, okay, right, move time on. Let's see if we can get any more students graduated because we really want to get to this. 15 more is all we need. 15 students with futures and we get to unlock whatever lovely bonus we get from completing this little mission. Okay, so we had enough mana to get ourselves a nature deck card. We've got a feral spirit wandering around somewhere, so that makes the teacher just feel less tired and hungry and bored and all that kind of stuff. We've got a greenhouse, we've seen that, it's up there. We don't, however, have a mana-eating snake, which improves the efficiency of all rooms on the same floor as the snake. I want that. I want a mana-eating snake, please. I mean, this floor's quite big. This floor is quite big. Hang on, is it the learning efficiency? The efficiency of all rooms. I mean, a room which is full of classrooms would be useful. Like this room here, if we could put it on this floor, that would be great. Unfortunately, there is nowhere for it to go. Because there's quite... Oh, no, that's not a classroom, is it? That's a bedroom. They're not going to be very efficient there. They're really good at sleeping. Where do we put this then? I mean, we could put it in there. And that would affect these 2 rooms and whatever that is just there. That's an alchemy room. And then, I don't know, that one there, that's like a sort of teacher staff room thing. Let's just put it there. Because it's one of the few floors that we can put it where where it's all the way across. We've not got stupid gaps. So, yeah, Joe, what? Let's just put it there. Is it just literally a snake on a stick? Let's have a quick look. Yeah, and it just sort of looks around. Yeah, so the whole floor uses it to get rid of used mana residue. So it just sort of snacks on mana residue, does it? Oh, and there's another little sort of temporal disturbance. We're hungry. Let's discuss it over a raclette thingamabob. More reputation, more students coming in, and we can do some more contact. And I think that's some more students graduating as well. Right, well, there's only 3. Let's do these now. Who's got less? You've got 22. You can go into the lighthouse, and you can go into Wibbly Wobbly. Right, we'll do some contact. Do we go back to the tavern or do we go back to the king? I think we might. Let's go back to the king and see if we can get him to just see if we can get him to push the forces of evil back just the tiniest bit more. That might be useful. So, okay, and we're just coming to talk to you because you're great and you got a nice beard. So, okay, give us 10 reputation with the king, please. And now we get some more futures. 19? I think we've done that little objective. That is brilliant. Okay, right. Librarian, yes. High priest, yes. Village mage, yes. Adventurer. Yeah, do you know what? Yes, we'll have a bit of gold. Teacher of magic. Yeah, that's a pretty good shout. Yes, okay. Peasant, village mage, adventurer or dead. Yeah, we'll have adventure. We'll have some gold. Peasant, re-roll it to a peasant. Oh, Sabrina O'Neill. Oh, dearie me. Okay. Village mage. Yeah, we'll take that. Peasant, no. Village mage, good. We've still not got anybody that's dead. Master of portals. 70% chance if I reroll this of you becoming a master of portals. Come on now. And, oh yes, a master of portals. Thanks to his in-depth knowledge of the travel between plans. I often travel between plans. May Ray has become the master of portals. So, yeah, they learn portal magic 1% quicker. Which, you know, is better than a kick in the teeth. So, okay. Village mage, yeah, we'll take that. Yeah, we'll take that. A peasant, that's just not good enough. You look very, very sad at the fact that you've become a peasant. You've got perfectly useless magic skills. At least you're perfect at something. We'll re-roll that. A village mage. Okay. Ooh, a minion. Oh, we've not seen that one before. Oh, let's re-roll it and see if you can become a minion. And you're going to become a minion. Thanks to its necromancy skills and its loyalty, Margaret Chicory has become a minion. So you're becoming some sort of little shadow magic kind of gremlin. Okay, fine. Yeah, we'll have a librarian. Can we re-roll that? Adventurer, thank you very much. Yes, we'll take an adventurer. Village mage, yes. Peasant or dead. Okay, Lawrence, that's... Okay, fine. You can just be terrible. And a village mage or dead. Okay, right. Yes, we'll do that. Now, we have completed this just here. We've got 115 over 110. Let's grab a few of these first. We've got quite a lot of money as well. Quite a lot of money. Let's go for a light deck card. And medical bed. Students asleep in this bed. Quickly heal their life and give some gold to the school. Or do we go for the truth chamber and upgrade that? Let's get the medical bed. Let's get the medical bed. We'll put that down into here. I don't think we've got... Oh, yeah, we've got 2 beds left. I was going to say, we've not got many beds left that we can change, but that's another medical bed. And then we'll get into the shadow magic card thing as well. Janitor Assassin Arena. A classroom where students can quickly improve their assassination skills. So it's not really magic, but multi-class magicians are in great demand. Or ritual components. Let's get the Assassin Arena, because I feel like we should possibly put one in. And also, we might be able to use our Belvedere as well. So the Belvedere needs to, if we do this, it needs to have... oh, you can't really... I can't move the cursor over. So it needs to have a section just here. So it needs to have something just here. So a gap. So we'll leave a gap here. And then needs to have something here. And then something here that can have a door to it that way. So we need to leave this free. So can we stick the Assassin Arena just there? Yes, we can. Marvellous. These two are exactly the same. Let's pick, I know, Mandy. You'll do. That'll do. Welcome, Mandy. You can come on in. We could get ourselves a base deck card because we've got 1,626 gold. Let's get ourselves a base deck card and just see what happens. So we'll choose that. Student room, classroom of the light, or a shadow classroom. Now, I think that's a shadow classroom, isn't it? We haven't got much in the way of student rooms. So hang on. Now, where are the doors for that? Oh, that doesn't allow you to go out to the left. A shadow classroom would, however. We could put a shadow classroom up there. And this is the kind of the shadier part of the school. This is where all the evil stuff is going on. So we could get ourselves a shadow classroom, which does allow entrance and exit to the left, to the right, and sort of at the back of the room. So we could put that there. And I think that would let us then install our Belvedere to go just here. So let's do that, shall we? Because we're going to get attacked by the forces of darkness very soon anyway. So if we pop that there, we need another one of these, and they're exactly the same. And let's get Barry, because he's got a big purple beard. So yeah, Barry. And then I believe, yes, that can now go into there. So we can install the Belvedere. So it's like a lovely sort of, just a sort of solo kind of tower. And you can just go out there and look over the landscape and look all wistful. I don't really think it's advisable to have this big hole in the side. Or is that just for our viewing kind of purposes? That might just be so we can see. But yeah, so you can go out here, lean over the edge and yell, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? But you have to yell it really loud because it's very, very high up. It's a very, very high up thing. And again, the architecture of this is all over the place. It's just really haphazard and terrible, but it's fine. Right, now, what can we do with this? So we've completed Magic for All. Was that a little thing? Where was that? Not local map, not stats, not classes. Was it in the director's office? Was it one of these things? No, it wasn't that. Right, hang on. Where was that thing? That's all the list of the a list of the features that we've seen and that we've got. So yeah, still there's a few gaps in here, but okay. Right, where was that? Where was the bit where we saw our mission type things? Hang on, let me just go and dig around and see if I can find where it was. Here, Magic for All. You must allow at least 110 students to finish their studies, no matter what their future may be. We've got a big star on it. I mean, do we claim that? Or are we supposed to have completed all 3 of these goals by the time they arrive? Because that ain't going to happen. We're not going to get over double the amount of alchemy magic that we've had throughout this entire run so far in that space of time. Unless we just literally lock everybody into the potions rooms, into the alchemy rooms, and just, sit there and just go, right, make potions now. So, yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. So maybe we need to do all 3. I don't know. I was kind of expecting a little reward to come out of that. But no. Evidently that's not how it works. Okay, never mind. Right, move time on. Let's see what happens next. I do like the Assassination Room. So you've got a little platform here where they must come in and stand. Then you've got a little plank that's going over a pit of spikes. Across the pit of spikes is some sort of great big swinging axe type thingamajig. Then you've got a few barrels you've got to leap over or hide behind maybe. You've got a swinging light, which you want to avoid. Got to avoid the light because you don't want to get seen. And then you've got a kind of horrible wall on spikes. I don't really know what's going on just there, but it means you climb over the wall or are you supposed to dodge round the wall? And then you've got your little target down here, who is the person that you are supposedly going to go and assassinate. I do quite like that. I want to see somebody doing this now. I want to see what happens when they do this. I mean, do they succeed or not? Here's the teacher. Oh, okay, right. Maybe we'll wait just here and just see what happens. Because I do want to see what happens when a student runs through this. I've got a thing here, school without discipline. Yeah, we've got a jail for 5 prestige. Or chains gives us reputation with the Lord of Evil. That might slow down that advance. Yeah, should we go for that? Let's go for that and just see what happens. So yes, we've got some chains, everybody. And okay, we'll get an arcane card. The Arcanic Amulet. When they've got Elementalism and Portal Magic at level 1, you get yourself an Arcane Amulet. It produces 30% more Arcana mana. Yes, to absorb that into the school. We do have some contact, and we do have enough, I believe, to ask the king to fight the forces of evil, to push them back, because they're very much upon us now. So yeah, can you please go and attack them? This is probably the last time we're going to be able to ask you to do this. So okay, right, it's pushed them back the tiniest bit. I noticed that there are lots of students running around here in a sort of flaily arms kind of way. Oh, but that's because someone's opened a portal. Somebody's just opened a little interdimensional portal in there. Okay, that's fine. They ran off. Right, here we go. This is what we want to see. So you're looking at how to do this. Terrible evil shadow mana is being generated. Go on then. Chop chop. I haven't got all day. Go across this thing. This is not how it works. Oh, that's disappointing. I wanted to see them leaping across this and dodging around that, sort of Indiana Jones style, and then leaping over these, and oh, well, never mind. Attacks on magic. We'll pay, yes, 120 gold. We'll do that. Yes, absolutely. Right. Okay. A lovely bit of magic here from the alchemy deck. Drooler, a creature that moves around and gradually cleans the rooms it walks through. Oh, that's brilliant. Should we do that? Get ourselves a little dribbly creature. Do we already have a dribbly creature? Oh no, it's the caretaker. We've got a caretaker. I mean, maybe they're the same. I don't know how much the caretaker dribbles. We do have something that cleans university though. Yeah, we'll have a drooler, please. And we'll get a nature card. Oh my goodness me. The World Tree Wood Table set. Okay. That's quite nice. The Herbalist board. Or a guinea pig tower, but we're not going to be able to use any more contact. So we'll have that, please. And we'll get ourselves a shadow magic thing. The Child Eater bed. Marvellous. Generates sleeper souls, an ingredient for making potions. Sometimes hurts the sleeper. Okay, we could just upgrade the Assassin Arena, because we're not going to be able to do much in the way of potions. Or the Demon Room. Let's upgrade the Demon Room. There we go. Make that Demon Room a little bit better. The table set. What does it do? Remind me. Hang on. Where can Drooler go first? Where can you go? You can go in here. It seems fitting that you go in there. That seems to make sense that you start out in here somewhere as a little sort of drooly kind of monster thing. So yeah, you can go into there. What does that do? Active characters in the same room generate a bit of prestige. Tad vague, but okay. Go into there. That'll do. There we go. So we've got a little sort of table set thing in there now. Yeah, time really is running out, isn't it? Time really is running out. The forces of evil are practically running at us. If we look out the window, maybe if someone stands in our little Belvedere thing, we'll be able to see them. We've got some more students coming in. I suspect your tenure here might be quite short, but okay, right, we'll put you into houses. Then we've got some contact to make. Let's go and chat to the merchants for old time's sake. We can't get much from the king. He's not going to give us anything, I don't think. And the adventurers aren't going to help either, because we've not got enough reputation with either of those to get anything from them. So we need to talk to these once and, I don't know, flatter them, essentially, isn't it? We say, oh, we're here just for your presence, your majesty. And we flatter the adventurer guys as well. So we're going to have to do that first before we can get anything off them. The merchants might have something useful. Let's go and have a chat to the merchants. We can get ourselves an artifact or a classroom. Let's spend 175 gold and get ourselves an artifact. So we can either have, and we've got none of these, a canopy bed, So they give us a little bit of gold and their tiredness decreases quicker. A student of the month painting gives students a modifier, allowing them to learn faster, but also making them get tired faster. Okay. Or a grimoire. Close students have a small chance to win a specialisation in a random magic school. Okay. I like the description. It's a book like any other book, but it's not stowed away. It's just a book out on a thing. I quite like the idea of the student of the month painting, because I think that's quite a funny concept as well. And let's hang that over here in this refectory, so you can all know who the student of the month was. Now, I do wonder if that changes. I would love it if that changed. I mean, it's fall of year 15. Will we see another month? I have no idea. But I'd like to think that changes depending on who the student of the month is going to be. Oh, there's the Lord of Evil. Oh, we can push him back. We can push him back a little bit. Okay, marvellous. That might give us a chance to see if that changes. And also see if anybody actually does go through that room just there. We've got 17 more futures. Oh my goodness me. Okay, well, we'll re-roll Village Mage to Village Mage. Brilliant. What was the chance of that? 11%. Oh my goodness. I'd rather you become a librarian if you could. Thank you very much. Master of Portals. Yes. Librarian. You know what? We'll re-roll it. We might get something terrible. I wouldn't mind Hero. Okay, librarian. You're always destined to become a librarian, Dave. There you go. Adventurer. Oh, innkeeper. 19% to become an innkeeper. Oh, it's a librarian. I want to see what innkeeper is. I wouldn't mind you becoming a hero. Yep, lovely. Hero. Can we reroll peasant to village mage? Village mage or midwife? Reroll it. Midwife, yay! Village mage or peasant. We'll have village mage. If you could become... Oh, do we stick with village mage? Yeah, we get some mana. That's fine. Adventurer, we'll get a bit of gold. Mage. Come on, folks. Reroll a peasant. Oh, it's become a peasant. How disappointing. A village mage. Reroll that. A village mage. Come on. Reroll that. Oh, you become a peasant as well. Peasant or dead. And reroll that. And you're a peasant. Okay, well, it went a bit wrong there. Your name is Fanny Ironfist. What a brilliant name. Right, we'll accept your future, Fanny Ironfist, the peasant. And, right, we've not got a lot of time left. They are the forces of evil are going to be knocking on the door any moment now. Okay, the orcs would like some stuff. We just give them some gold. Just give them some gold. Go away, orcs. Contact. Oh, we could have made contact with one of these. We could have made contact with one of them and pushed them back a bit. Have we still got time? Maybe let's go and talk to the king. Flatter him a little bit. Maybe we'll have time for one more bit of contact. That is coming in quite quick. We've got a load of new students coming in. I don't really think there's any point, given that the school on this little picture seems to be a little bit on fire. But okay, we'll chuck you into some houses. And yeah, I mean, prepare to run away very soon. Because, yeah, things might get a little bit sort of, you know, fiery and burny and crispy shortly. But yeah, we'll put you into houses for now. Okay, I think we've got a few actions, and these are going to be the last actions we take, I believe. So we can get ourselves another potion, and we know what it is because we have the same ingredients. So, cheese, Parkophyte hat, and a unicorn horn has made us glory in a bottle. We will get some prestige out of that. Thank you very much. And then we'll just go and grab ourselves the last sort of handfuls of cards we're going to have. So, nature, what shall we have? Wolf tooth we've already got. Vegetal bed. Students asleep here learn a bit druidism and herborism. Or we can upgrade the dolmen. Well, we'd only have one bed left. Do you know what? Why not? Let's upgrade the one bed that we've got. So we've got ourselves 2 medical beds, 2 beds with spikes on, and now a bed that's kind of got lots of leaves and things on it. Okay. Right, Arcana deck. Belvedere, no point getting that. Crystal ball. Active teachers in this room are losing boredom, and their other needs are increasing more slowly. Well, that's quite good. Or a gateway between worlds. I know we'll have a crystal ball. And if that's to do with teachers, active teachers, where can we put that? Can we put that in like a... no, I was thinking we could put it in one of the teaching rooms. But no, they're active. They've got to be actively doing teaching. Oh, I don't know. It doesn't really matter, does it? That's got to be burnt down a bit. Let's put it up there in the observatory. That seems like a nice place for it to go. And a light deck card. Pyre, Trophy Showcase, Heroes Chapel... Do you know what? Let's just get a Heroes Chapel. We'll upgrade the Heroes Chapel. Oh, it's a very good Heroes Chapel now. And do we get a base deck card? I don't think we do. I just think we leave it. But I think now we're very much into the end of this. Look at that. The forces of evil are practically here. We can't use Nessie for anything. Hang on. We might be able to get a dragon. If we do this and we're lucky, we might get a dragon. Ah, we were not lucky. We didn't get a dragon. We'll have a medicine cabinet. We'll chuck that pretty much anywhere. I don't know. Where are you likely to use a medicine cabinet? I mean, maybe in the assassination chamber. Let's pop that in there for now. There we go. So, this place looks dangerous. It's got lots of spikes and cutty things. So maybe you're going to get hurt. So, yeah, we'll stick that in there. So active characters in this room see their life going back with time. And let's just see what happens now. The forces of evil are knocking upon the door. And hello, forces of evil. How are you guys? You are here. The army of darkness is here, says Mr. Skullface, Pipe, Smoky, Wispy Beard, Hat Man. This is the end. The army of darkness has arrived. We have no chance against her. We have to flee. So let's not waste any time. So 138 prestige we've got, and all this lovely building. Let's not waste any time. So an express graduation ceremony. Okay. Hey, we want our diplomas before we leave. We didn't work for nothing after all. All your remaining students immediately complete their studies. You can automate the calculation of the future or review them one by one. I'll take care of that myself. There's 81 futures. Okay, I don't want to automate it because I kind of don't trust it. But I'll go through and just determine all these. If we get to, the chance of something new and exciting, we'll come back and just sort of touch upon it and see whether we get it or not. I imagine we're going to see a lot of village mages, adventurers and peasants, but hopefully no dead people. Oh, there we go. The third one we came to is an innkeeper. That's a new one. We've not seen that before. So characters eat 0.5% faster. Okay, fine. So thanks for his varied skills, convenient for making soup and caring for animals. Okay, Jack Parkoff has become innkeeper. Yeah, okay, we'll accept that and we'll just sort of keep moving on to the next. A planeswalker? Oh, that's very exciting. The efficiency of the interdimensional room has increased by 3%. Well done, Nancy. Oh, that's quite interesting. So we're coming to the end of the list, and a lot of the people from maybe sort of 15 people ago, maybe, haven't got really many choices. And the ones right now, the only choices are peasant or dead. And I was thinking, oh my goodness me, you're terrible. But of course, these must be the people that have just joined. They've only just joined, have not had a chance to actually, learn anything yet. They've just sort of been told, we've got to get out now. Thank you for joining the school. I'm glad you walked through the door, but now a load of monsters are going to come and probably destroy the place. So, yeah, bye-bye now, cheerio. So that's why they're all becoming peasants, because they've just not got any kind of magical training. So, I mean, yeah, they're all just peasant. So, yeah, we had no choice. So our reputation, our prestige, came down to 113. It was on 130 something, wasn't it? Now it's down to 113. So, right, Mr. sort of Skullface says, this time it's done. All you have to do is say goodbye to your school, then we leave. So give me a few seconds. Okay, what am I doing? Okay, right, so pause time a second. So is bad stuff happening now? Is terrible stuff happening? Like, do I need to run away? Oh, yeah, so look, everybody's running out. People are sprinting out. And, I mean, where's the bad happening? Where's the badness happening? Hang on. Right, slow time down. Slow time down a little bit. Are we fighting? I mean, there's stuff falling from the sky. I'm not really sure what that is. It's just sort of crazy. I was expecting, like, big loads of shambling zombies to appear and start killing people. But no, it doesn't seem to be that. That implies there's a great big army coming toward me. What's going on? Okay, so we press end game. And what happens now? What happens now, game? Okay, right, now, yes. I was led to believe this might happen. So we've done this. We've done this one over by the lake. We can either go over to here, which was some sort of plains. Although now I've clicked on those plains, and now it looks like we're going to go and settle on those plains. I don't know, what I just clicked, but I've clicked a button. Choose a book. You receive a new book depending on the number of goals achieved. Oh, that's what you do. So when you get the goals, you get a book. The Occult Accounting Guidebook, Druidism for Dummies, or the Warrior's Codex. The Occult Accounting Guidebook reduces the wage of staff members by 10%. Oh, yeah, that's quite good. And a curse. So you must choose a new curse at the end of each level. So we completed one of our goals, so we get a shiny book, but we've also been cursed. So Entropy Curse Increases the university's maintenance costs. Oh no! Flattery curse. Well, your gains in relations with factions are reduced by 25%, except with the evil lord, for whom they increase. Or a warp curse. The forces of evil are coming closer. Your students are progressing 5% faster. So they approach 10% quicker, the bad guys, but the students learn 5% faster. Yeah, that sounds like a fun thing to do. Okay, and then we're out here in the desert, which I didn't I didn't really know that we'd click on it and go straight here. I thought we might get a little bit saying, this is the desert. Do you want to go here? But here we go. So, a sand citadel. The vast desert of the burning sands is a perfect hostile place to hide a school of magic from the eyes of the forces of evil. However, it is not the most pleasant place for students to live. And beware of the desert djinns. I never know how you say that. Djinns. They are very unstable, magical creatures. So because it's hot, because we're in a desert, the fatigue and hunger of teachers and students is increasing faster. Take care of our teachers and protect them from the sun. Okay, so we get a hat and a bright staff refectory. We get 500 alchemy mana, or we get big hourglasses. I can't remember what they do. A hat and a bright staff refectory sounds like a good thing to get our hands on, doesn't it? And so here we go. So we're over in a desert, which does look very nice. I like all the sort of the palm trees and things. We've got nice palm trees. There's a big sort of watery bit here. At least there's water. At least we've got a desert where there's some water. And then, yeah, just sort of in that sort of rolling deserty hills there. So the idea now is that we build a new university. The old one is gone. It's been destroyed. So we're here in the desert. We build a new university from scratch. We've got those little sort of selection of cards at the bottom there. And then, yeah, we just start all over again. And I think with that knowledge that we're going to have to do the whole entire thing again and have the forces of evil march toward us again, I think we're going to wrap things up for now with Spellcaster University, because I don't think we're going to get anything new from this, really. We might get a new card or two that might raise a little chuckle as the description of the card's funny. We might see a funny animation or something. But I kind of think in that little run that we had over by the lake in our old place in the CupOf Universi-Tea, I think we've seen everything we need to see to get how Spellcaster University works. I don't think building this university out here in the desert is going to get us anything extra. It's not going to get us anything new. And then, as far as I understand it, we'll do this one. So we could spend ages building this university. We could build it up. The Force of Darkness will reach us at some point. They will burn it down. Then we go and choose another place. And I think there were 3 other locations, I believe, on the map, as well as this one we chose. So that's going to be 4 more universities, including this one out here in the desert, that we need to build. And then there might be more. There might be more that pop up. And I believe once you've built a university in every single place that's on the map, then you go and have a great big showdown with the forces of evil. That could take a very, very long time. And I think it's just going to be a lesson in repetition, really. We're just going to build the same universities, more or less. You know, we're going to try and get the classrooms. We're going to go and contact people, and we'll have a guinea pig tower and all that kind of stuff. We're going to have the same sort of things set up in slightly different places. And I'm not entirely sure that that's going to be, worthwhile viewing. And you know what, as well, it takes a long time to get through it. It takes a long time to get through the levels as well, to get through this. The forces of evil did take a little while to get to us in our previous place. So, it could take an awfully long time to get to that stage as well. So I think it makes sense now to call it a day with Spellcaster University. And yeah, there might be a few people out there going, no, Spellcaster University, but I just don't think there's going to be anything new. I don't think we're going to learn anything new. It's just going to be repeating what we've done on the past, 6 or 7 parts. And yeah, I think this is a good place to call it for now. That's what we're going to do. Apologies if that makes you sad. Of course, the game is in early access, so we might well poke our nose back into it at some point in the future if it's been changed and updated enough to warrant going back to have a little look at it. Obviously, they only change a few little bits and bobs. We won't bother to go back in because it'll be pretty much the same game. But if they make some big sweeping changes, if they add a load of new things into it or a load of new features or change how it works or whatever, we might well poke back into Spellcaster University at some point in the future because it is a very enjoyable game. I've had a lovely time with this game. It's very, very good. It's very funny. It's got a nice sort of humour with it. There's some very good descriptions on the cards. A lot of crazy stuff happens, like, when they open the interdimensional portals and all this sort of weird stuff happens and the students run around flailing their arms. And I mean, the visuals are lovely as well. The visuals are very, very pretty. You can zoom all the way in. I mean, if you want to zoom in on this lamp here, you can do so. Look, we've done it right there. So yeah, it's very, very good. Like the time room. The time room with that big clock in was gorgeous. That was a great looking room. And the interdimensional room with the crazy sort of paths that twisted round like in Labyrinth, that was good as well. And yeah, it looks great. A lot of humour with it. But I just think that, yeah, we're not going to see anything new from it now. And this is the very logical place for it to stop. If you have enjoyed this episode and the series as a whole, of course, then please do leave a like. That would be very, very magically marvellous indeed. And of course, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with all the other stuff that we get up to in the Geek Cupboard, as well as any trips we might have back here to Spellcaster University. But for now, thank you very much for joining me at the CupOf Universi-Tea and in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. Right, everyone, give me your money. Give me all the monies. The music is very sinister. Not sure I particularly like the music. Fire the catapult. Oh, what a shot, catapult man. Right, okay, they're knocking the wall down. The wall is coming down. Oh god, some of them are huge. Oh god, people are dying. Oh, it's lovely. I've got a watermill.